Welcome back to All the Mods 9. I think this is episode 10. This episode is going to be a little bit different. The whole point of this episode is I'm just going to be building because I'm going to be moving to the void. At the minute, we're getting a lot of lag. I mean, even loading into the world is taking literally 5 minutes. I'm not even joking. So I think because we're going to be obviously automating the star and then eventually automating the Greg star, I think it's going to be easier to just move straight to the void. So I'm going to sort of design like a modular base here that's got different sections for different mods, etc. And then we're just gonna see how that goes. I'm been in a void base in a long time. I was trying to look for my old void base on my GTNH run, but it just wouldn't let me load into the world, so I'm guessing the file's corrupted. Here's what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and start designing some bits and pieces here, and I'll take you guys along with me. I just realised I wasn't recording any of that, so I'm really sorry. But this is kind of so this will be the main bit here, and then this is kind of what I've come up with just a little bit. This can fit, I would say, most mods into it. And then I think towards the end, I'm going to build like something a little bit bigger. You know, taking up maybe a couple of these chunks at the end. And then I'm going to repeat this around all the other sides, and I'll see how it looks. I've built this mostly by hand, but I have been using World Edit, which I don't think I could survive without it, to be honest. So yeah, I think I'm going to build a longer one on this end that will take up 3 chunks. That will just be for the stuff that is exceptionally big. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. So the way I've been doing it is I'll drag this one along the chunk border, just in case you guys ever want to know how to build like a modular kind of base. And then this one, pretty much repeat same thing. So this one is now off the chunk border. And then I'll build this one down. I think 1 chunk is enough. And then you want to replace pretty much everything. I'll come over here to replace all that like that. And then I've got all my commands saved over here. Then I'll just go over and what did I do? Did I just do replace air? Yeah, I did. Like that. I don't know if this will be enough space as a. I mean, this is pretty big. Like, this is a very big area, but I think maybe this should be expanded like another chunk out this way, maybe. I'm not too sure, because the thing is, I'm going to have to chunk load all of this. And obviously I'm doing this to sort of save lag. So if I just build it absolutely huge, then it's going to kind of defeat the object, or like the purpose of the build. And I'm going to replace these. Like that. And that there. Like that. Yeah, I mean, that looks a bit better. Like, that'll do, right? And then all I need to do is to copy this on all 4 sides. Yeah, this is, I can't even see it. I mean, is my stuff, oh, okay. Well, that explains it. Even now, this is still like, this is so big that I actually can't see it. Oh my god, and I'm on 32 chunks. This is going to be a hell of a lot to chunk load. This might be too much. Oh well. Okay, we've got some conflicting going on here. But at least the paste pretty much worked. So we know that's all good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste this again. I think it needs to go 180 now. Nope. So I think I need to reset this. And if I paste this now, it'll go there. So now I need to, what do I need to do? Rotate, it needs to go minus 90. Like that. And then I need to come here and I need to go paste, nope. Rotate 90, paste. Now we've got all of them centered around the hub. So all I need to do now is I need to fix the conflicting issues. Gone ahead and fixed the conflicting things. I've just literally made them connect basically. So I kind of want to build like a small little design in this center. I don't really know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. I don't know if I might just do some rings that come up. Maybe like that. And just do some rings or something. I'm going to have a little play around with it.
I've been watching you for a while. I know you look at me the same way. You move up close but you don't speak. I have to look the other way. But curiosity is killing me. It gets the better part of me. Watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. Yeah.
Alright, I think I'm pretty much done. I mean, we've got more than enough space for pretty much whatever we need. So yeah, I think we're kind of done. Now all we've got to do is collect the materials and build it in our own world, which might take a while. I mean, the concrete won't take long. It's just black concrete. I've already got all that automated anyway, so all I've got to do is literally just request it. I can't remember how I make this. Oh, yeah, this is fine as well. Because I've got glowstone automated already. So that wouldn't be too difficult. All I've got to do is go and build it. Oh, missed this. Yeah, I think this looks alright. Okay, I'm back in my actual world now. And as you guys can see, like the frames are just like dropping completely compared to like when we started. I mean, I'm averaging what? 26 FPS at the minute. Like this is terrible. So we're gonna have to get started on the base. However, what I want to do first is, okay, I need that. I want to automate the brewing stand so that I can go ahead and get the creative flight potion, because that is gonna be needed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to build this base without it, to be honest. I can't deal with this jetpack. Okay, let's make the factory manager. And then I think that's all I'm going to need. No, I'm going to need I've got the label gun. I'm going to need the disc. And I think that is pretty much it, right? So I don't know where I'm going to set this up. Because I'm going to be moving base, I'm just going to chuck this pretty much anywhere. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to have 2 inventory cables. Brewing stand on one of them. And then I need a barrel. I just need any normal barrel. And a pattern provider. Gonna need this. And then I'm gonna need you know what, I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, that should work. And this is the script I'm gonna be using. Put that in there. And then I think I need to do that to pull the labels. And then barrel is this one. Brewer is this one. Source is this. And then I'm gonna push all the labels there. And I need a export bus and some cables. So I'm gonna export blaze powder into it to make sure that it's constantly filled up. And then I'm just gonna put this like that. Okay, let's see if this works. So I should be requesting 3 of these. So it should hopefully fill this. And then what the script is going to do, it's going to wait for this slot to be emptied. When this is emptied, then it will clear out what's inside. So if it's not empty, then the script will do absolutely nothing. Because obviously with brewing stands, this is like a input and output almost. So now it should take these guys out. I hope. Come on, please work. Okay, let's go again. Cancel this. That should now leave it. There we go. Thank God that worked. Oh my God. That was stressing me out. Anyway, at least that's working. And now I need a potion filter. Which I might as well go ahead and add that to the autocraft. Yeah, look at that. Fully automatic. And that was very quick as well. See, we're at 15 minutes. So we're about to have creative flight. Thank God for that. And you can see how laggy like the base is. Like the amount of stuff that's going on. At least if I'm in a void base, like it will only be loading like what's in the void. And I've got the flying potions. Now all I need to do is add them. then add them to the card. Now just add that in there. And look at that. We have creative light. Finally. It's taken a bit of a while. Probably should have got creative light about 5 episodes ago. But honestly, I just couldn't really be arsed with all the brewing. Now that we've got that, I mean, everything else is pretty simple. We've already got all the materials that we need for the base because we've got everything being made automatically here. So all we've got to do now is get a teleport pad, which we don't have. And then we need to go to the end. And then we need to find a lovely place for this teleport pad. I think right here would be a good spot. And here we are, getting ready for our new place to call home. All we need is a stick. We need to enable chunk boundaries, then load the schematic. So this should be that the green is on the outside of the chunk. Yeah, these all look chunk aligned to me. Cross sections are chunk aligned. Teleport pad is outside it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the materials ready. And we're going to start building this. Our void base.
One step away, I want you. I gotta know. One step away, I want you. Don't wait too long. Baby, don't go and mess it up. No, we're closing in, we're so close to love. Yeah. I give you everything you want, babe. 'Cause I give you everything you want, babe. I give you everything you want, babe. You can't stop looking for love. Just up and be the one you always need. I'll be the source of all your fantasies. I'm your queen and you are my king. I want so special, I want something new. If you can read my mind, you know what to do.
Alright, we're basically done now. I'm just kind of checking over it to make sure I didn't miss anything. That took quite a long time. Obviously it looks about 10 seconds on the recording, but you know, still, that took quite a long time. Why did that look different? Oh, it's the shadow. Okay, cool. Yeah, that took a very long time. What I want to do next is I want to get the applied energistics cables going all underneath everything so that I can get started to set everything up. Alright, now everything is wired up. All of these guys. So it shouldn't be too hard then to get everything hooked up. I'm going to chuck this guy over here. And this is the tricky bit now. I don't know what to move first, because you have to be very careful now. So I've got to think about this strategically, because I don't want everything in my base to break. So I need the reactors, obviously, because they're going to power AE2. But I'm going to need AE2 here first to access everything, and just in case I need materials to put in. But then I need the mystical agriculture farm so that I can get the uraninite to power the reactors, which powers AE2. So I kind of need to move all three of them here immediately, which is a bit awkward. So I don't know. The bit that's going to be a struggle is mystical agriculture. So I don't know if I want to kind of set up a little mystical agriculture bit here and then import it after, like just collect the seeds, put them in, and put the bookshelves in and call it a day. This is really tricky. This is really tricky. I think I'm going to do mystical agriculture, then AE2. I think that will be the way that I'll do it. I think that's probably the most sensible way. But I'm going to need to have some stuff on me just in case something goes wrong. Actually quite nervous about moving everything over, to be honest. Alright, we're pretty much finished with this. This should all be ready as soon as we get power to it. All I need to do now is I'm going to move over the power reactors. Actually, no, I'm going to bring over the A2 stuff and then the power reactors. The A2 stuff, I don't know if I want to put it here or... not too sure.
What's gonna give you more time forever? first and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I can't help but slip. I wonder if you still feel the way I feel when somebody calls you mine. Are you sleeping with someone new? Someone new,
We've mainly finished everything that I wanted to do. We're just kind of making a couple little extra things. Like, for example, I want the travel anchors so that I can I just touched that there. Oh, this is annoying. Let me mute this. That. What? Anyway. I want to make the pulsating alloy. And in order to do that, I need to make this dark steel, which is coal dust, obsidian, and iron. I've got a bit of dark steel anyway. But for that you needed the primitive alloy smelting or just the alloy smelter. So I might actually go ahead and just make this now. Oh, I've got that already there. So I just need the iron gears, which is easy enough. Can I make this now? Oh, I can. Alright, I don't need the primitive one then. Alright, so that's from there. And then I need a flux point. That's AE2 SPS. Screw it, I can use AE2. Now I just need apparently a capacitor. That looks easy enough. What about the better versions? Energetic alloy, coal. I think I have all of that. No, I don't. Well, it doesn't matter. One capacitor is enough. Cool, that goes in there. And then all I need is this dark steel ingots. Like that. I just need coal dust, which I can make in a crusher. Nope, that is not a... That's a GregTech one. So I'll go put this over here now. Where's my crusher? Right there. And then, can I make some travel anchors? Can I make 10? And then I also need a staff of traveling. Which I need an ender crystal. How do I make that? Oh, you've got to be joking. Dude. Dude. Oh, I hate this game. Okay, it turns out I don't actually need that staff yet. And I can just do this. Like, if I'm standing on top of one, I can look at the others. So this actually works fine for now. So I can just go bees, mechanism, Yeah, this works. That works lovely. Oh, we can get around our base a lot better now. Thank God for that. Alright, now we've actually built quite a lot of Nether Stars now, which is fantastic. So we can pretty much get all of our Nether Stars ready for this. So if we look at the ATM Star, we're going to need how many Nether Star block times 2? What do you mean 135? Okay, we need 15 Nether Star block times 3. Nether Star block times 1 times 2 times 3. And we need 15 of them. Yeah, 98,000. So let's see how quick this will craft up. Alright, this is just crafted. So now if we go ahead and chuck these in here, it should start popping up on our board. Okay, this is really dramatic for no reason. Is that it? Okay, guess that was it. Why was that so dramatic? Oh my god. I thought that there was a lot more. There's got to have been more than that, right? No, I guess that's it. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I have a lot more I can do, but yeah, we're getting quite far now. We've only got a few pieces left. However, they are the pieces that take the longest time. So this is everything that we have done. This is the base. I am actually quite happy with it. We needed to move to the void because of lag, because I was just dying. So in the center, we've got the hub. This is where I've got my terminals. I have my enchanting, my pylons over here. This is just so that I can paint brushes to paint the cables so that when I move everything over, it looks a little bit better. Then I have my waystone. Still need to remove that pad over there. This is my singularity farm. So you can see we've got loads of singularities going on over here. My star is obviously right there. Over here on this first one, we've got productive bees. I need to remove this. We have got bee. No, this ain't bees. What did I even... Oh, it is bees. Kind of. I mean, hostile neural networks is over here. So we got these going on. Oh my god, that took all of my Nether Stars. What the hell? Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. It's still producing, I guess. This is for the prediction matrix. And over here we've got bees. This is my little DIY water tank. Because, like, look how much this holds. I mean, it's got 1 million in it already. And it can just hold so much more. I've got all the bees over here. These guys all have Omega upgrades. And these guys just have normal ones. But I don't need any more than this, so I'm probably not going to upgrade these guys. We've got some travel anchors down now. So I can stand on them. I can look over. Then I can teleport around my base. So here we've got power. These are all of my generators. Most of them are going to the SPS, but a couple of them are going elsewhere. This one's going over to mechanism. This is going to AE2, and this one is going to hostile neural networks. We have this little setup here. You guys all know what this is. This is my little automatic energizing setup. And then if we head over here, this is applied energistics 2. We've got everything we need over here. I haven't actually checked if any of these are getting full. No, they're not. So we're fine. We've got all of our mass crafting. We've got our like extended crafting, the reaction chambers. Got the furnace over here. These have got the crystals. We've got this assembler matrix. And we're going to get the other one right here. Luckily, there is enough room. Thank God. And then we've got the link chamber. Over here, we've got mystical agriculture. We've changed the look of it a little bit just so that we can accommodate some more seeds. We've got all the stuff we have from it. And our little setup for auto crafting everything. As you can see. Over here we've got mechanism. This is just a little bit of lava and some singularities. I just moved them over because I didn't have anywhere else. We've got our reactor, which is full up. It's currently not doing anything because I wasn't producing any polonium because it was nighttime. But it looks like we're starting to produce a little bit now. And this is all going into the SPS, which is empty. Lovely. And then we've got some of our antimatter over here. So this will fill up slowly but surely. We've got our seeds and our sugarcane and all of our mechanism stuff we need. And this is the fissile fuel area. This is honestly beautiful. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favorite parts. Oh my god, yes. Look, finally full. We've been struggling with this for days. You guys know how much we have been struggling. I mean, look, it's all full up. Okay, this is actually a problem. What the? Why is this not? Oh, we've come into a problem. What? Oh my god, is our chemical cell full up? Oh my god, it is. That makes so much sense. I can't believe we just noticed that at the end of the recording. Look at how fast this crafts. This, I can't believe this is beautiful. I'm so happy about this. And they're all max speed as well. Right, we've got 2. So we'll chuck these in here now. The rest of these guys I can... Oh, we might as well wait. I mean, I'm waiting for 30 of them. Cool. All of these guys are done. Chuck all of these in here. And head back over. But these are now absorbing. Which is great. That means everything is working again. Thank the Lord. These guys are working. Okay. Fantastic. Glad I saw this. And then this obviously is maxed out on fissile fuel. So that is pretty much everything for today. We've made a hell of a lot of progress and I am really happy about it. Now we can really start moving on to the parts of the star because we've got enough space to do so and we're not lagging. So yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you will leave a like, subscribe, and maybe even a comment. We are going to finish this star soon. Hopefully within the next 10 episodes. But blood magic does take up a hell of a lot of time. So I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.
When I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think